Despite its sporty styling and almost looking like an SUV version of the firm's F-Type sports car, it's actually quite a heavy car. In fact, it's 85 kilograms heavier than the larger F-Pace. It's no surprise then that the 2-litre diesel 178 brake horsepower engine doesn't feel particularly fast, although the power is adequate, especially when driving around town. There's a lesser powered 148 brake horsepower engine, which does feel a little gutless, and then there's the punchier 237 brake horsepower, although be warned, is more expensive and less fuel efficient. If petrol is more your bag, there are 3 to choose from. One has 197 brake horsepower, the next has 247 brake horsepower, and the biggest one has 298 brake horsepower, which is impressively fast, but in real-world fuel economy, you won't get much better than 25 mpg. None of the diesels are particularly refined, although our recommended 2-litre 178 brake horsepower is the quietest. Unsurprisingly, the petrols are all smoother and quieter. Even if you decide to go for larger wheels, the E-Pace never feels horrendously firm and only crashes over the worst potholes. But you will be jostled about a bit on beaten up urban routes, and that feeling doesn't fully disappear on faster roads. You can get adaptive dampers on the E-Pace, which generally help. In any case though, it's not as comfortable as the best versions of Volvo's XC40. Jaguar can normally be relied upon for engaging handling, and the E-Pace mostly offers that. We say mostly because the BMW X1 and Audi Q3 is a little more eager to turn in. Most E-Paces come with 4-wheel drive, which provides extra traction, but you only really notice that in faster corners and bad weather. When driving around town, the E-Pace's steering can feel a little heavy when compared to its rivals. The E-Pace scores fairly well on the road then, but what's it like on the inside? In the next part of the review, we'll look at the interior in more detail.